The following is a sports broadcast presentation of Shepherd University Rams. It's time for the excitement of NCAA Division II basketball, featuring the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference and your Shepherd University Rams. Today's play-by-play video coverage is being brought to you by Hagerstown Ford. We deliver to your home. Ford of Hagerstown.com. Panhandle Dumpsters, because you have a choice. PanhandleDumpsters.com. The Mirius Group. Start planning for a brilliant future. The Joe Ferretti Law Office in downtown Martinsburg, delivering first-rate service and results for our clients. Green Tree Realty, a great place to call home. Jackie Lewis Broker. GreenTreeRealty.com. Mike Folk for Governor. Accountable, ethical, responsible. Folk4WV.com. And by Smallwood & Small, an Erie affiliate. Total Insurance Solutions. Standing by is our TV10 broadcast team. Let's head to the court and get today's pregame show underway.
Wherever you may be tuning in, welcome into Shepherd Ram basketball on TV10. It is Lock Haven in town taking on the Shepherd University Rams. A doubleheader today in Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference action. Women start here in about 12 minutes. The men will tip off at about 3 o'clock. For TV10 Sports, I'm Matt Crawford. To my left is Jason Colrick. Our TV10 cameraman on site is John Alderton. And back at the station, our engineer and producer is Eric Sterick. Well, two teams playing very well to start this PSAC season in this 2019-2020 campaign. Lock Haven comes in with a record of 8-5, 5-3 in conference for the Shepherd University Rams, 10-4 overall, 4-4 in conference play. Jason, looking forward to this one today.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to this will be my first opportunity to see either Rams team play, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they got. I mean, obviously the girls team is off to a hot start this year. Their last loss against a ranked Cal team was a very good game, but I'm interested to see how they come back and bounce back from that game.
This Ram team off to a hot start, and that largely in part to the phenomenal freshman play of Abby Beeman, the freshman averaging 20 points a game. Not bad for a true freshman.
No, it really isn't. I mean, you always wonder when a kid comes in out of high school and you come into this big environment, and it's a college environment, it's a different game, the skill sets are different, whether they're able to bring those skills from the high school level over to the college level, and obviously she has been able to make that transition very clearly.
But right behind her, two players that have been here and been entrenched in this system, and Marlon McLaughlin and Sydney Clayton, both of them upwards of 17 points a game. So this is a Ram team that is top heavy, but they're going to need to make a run down the stretch. It's going to need to involve everybody. So you can't just rely on 1, 2, or 3 players down the stretch.
Yeah, but you look at their scoring averages. You've got 3 players almost averaging 20 points. I mean, you got to almost pick your poison. You know, if it's one player averaging 20 points, and you can go, okay, we got to stop that player. But you've got 3 players that can score and score a lot. So, it's hard to stop that kind of combination. But at the same time, for them to have success going forward, they're going to have to find that third or their fourth and fifth scorer, because they're going to come up against a team that can defend the three bigs.
For Lock Haven, the same thing. 3 players in double figures averaging scoring this season. So you can say two teams that are doing basically the same thing offensively. For Lock Haven, not quite near that 20-point echelon for those top 3 scorers.
No, they're not. But at the same time, you're looking at it, and they've got 3 averaging double figures. And then they've got one that's averaging 11 rebounds a game. Not averaging the 20 points, but averaging 11 rebounds a game. That is somebody that's going to go ahead and clean up a bunch of shots and make sure that they get the ball back to their shooters.
And that's something that Shepherd's going to have to do well today, and that is rebound. Anna Ross down low, Shepherd's tallest player at 6'2". Other than that, nobody at that 6-foot mark. So down low, I think it's going to be a big factor in this game where Lock Haven can get a slight advantage.
I mean, and if you look at it, Lock Haven's got a guard that's almost 6 foot tall. So, they've obviously got a size advantage. And if you're looking at the two teams right now, you can see that size advantage. But you know what? If you watch a lot of college basketball these days, size isn't everything. I mean, I got to tell you, I'm an Indiana fan, and I watched an Arkansas team beat us a couple weeks ago. Their tallest player on the entire court was 6'6". I mean, they literally started 5 guys that were over 6'6". This game has kind of gone to a three-point shooting type of game, and if you look at the Rams, they're shooting that at 40% right now. I mean, that's impressive at any level.
There's a look at both teams. Let's get it a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll dive a little deeper into how both of these teams got to this point in the season, coming up next in the pregame show. Again, Lock Haven in town for a doubleheader against our Shepherd University Rams, back in 60 seconds.
To see the inspirations of Miss Yu's tuxedo collection, look to the sky and stars. For the jewelry itself, come to Bechtel Jewelers for the Trunk Show, November 23rd and 24th. These playful pieces are a wonderland of sparkly blacks and whites, plus other festive colors. Gems like shimmering black druzy, onyx, and ice quartz adorn silver and gold. Enjoy sophisticated everyday elegance at the Trunk Show, November 23rd and 24th, and let your inner sparkle shine. Only at Bechtel Jewelers, Route 11 South, Inwood.
It's one of the toughest times you'll ever face when someone close to you passes away. It's a swirl of papers to sign and arrangements to be made, all while you're dealing with grief. At Brown Funeral Home, we encourage you to pre-plan. Pre-planning not only makes things easier for you, it protects you from rising costs. At Brown Funeral Home, our families are precious to us, and so are yours. Brown Funeral Home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson.
Welcome back into the Butcher Athletics Center in historic Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Lock Haven and Shepherd set to tip it off in a doubleheader. The women's game starting in just under 10 minutes. The men's game set for a 3 o'clock tip-off, but it'll be 20 minutes following the conclusion of the first matchup. Jason, you mentioned Shepherd coming off of a loss against number 15 Cal, but a tight game, just a 6-point matchup. That shows you how tough these Rams are in the first year of the PSAC.
Yeah, I mean, that game was at Cal.
Yes.
And to go there, and they're a nationally ranked team, and I mean, they held their own in that game, and ultimately the final score, they ended up losing by 6, but I mean, you got to love that, and you got to love that they're competing at that level this first year in the PSAC.
Prior to that, it was 2 wins for the Shepherd Lady Rams, a 68-65 win at Westchester on the first game in 2020, and then on the 6th, it was a 10-point victory, 69-55 at Bloomsburg. So Shepherd, 2 of their last 3 have been in that win column.
Yeah, it has, and you know what's impressive about that? If you tell any coach, hey, we're going to go on a 3-game road trip, and I want to win, 2 out of 3. Any coach in there would love to win 2 out of 3 on the road. Any conference that you go to, it's tough to win 2 out of 3 on the road. So for the Rams, it's got to feel good to be back here at home at the Butcher Center. Looking at
Lock Haven, they're the exact opposite over the last 3 games. They are just 1-2. A win the last time out against Mansfield, 76-47. But before that, a loss at Kutztown, 66-54. Before that, IUP got the better of Lock Haven, 64-51. So neither one of those games overly close, both double-digit losses. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be a tough way. And, you know, truthfully, that's what you really think of when you're in conference play. It's tough to play on the road. And if you look, they played 2 on the road that weren't close games, but then they went back home and they won pretty handily. So, you know, they're going to be looking to see if they can change their road woes. At the end of this, both teams will have played 3 of their last 4 games on the road. With that being said, you look before the last 3 games. How about a 5-game win streak for this Lock Haven team? It started with a win at Slippery Rock, then a win at home against Seton Hall, went on the road and beat Carlow University. Then they went at home against Clarion, and Pitts Johnstown was a win. So not a bad streak to start the season for Lock Haven. They've proven they can be competitive this season. No, they have. And, you know, part of that, I wonder how much of the winter break and Christmas and everything plays into that. Sometimes teams get out of a rhythm, or you get the break at the wrong time, and maybe they're just struggling a little bit to come back off of that break. Looking forward to this one again, just about 6 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take one more timeout. When we come back, we will take a look at keys to this one for both teams. Then starting lineups shouldn't be too far behind after this. Let's make it a 90-second break, 90 seconds. Then we're back with more of the pregame. It's Lock Haven taking on Shepherd.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Making the decision to purchase your first or your next home is one of the biggest you'll ever make. You need local partners you can trust to make the process easy, quick, and affordable. Trust the experienced and dependable professionals at CNB Bank. Our mortgage lenders and our decision makers are local, and we have the advantage of on-site underwriters. With our 9 locations in Berkeley Springs, Hedgesville, Martinsburg, Hancock, and new locations in Spring Mills and Hagerstown, we are right around the corner wherever you may be. We are CNB Bank. Welcome home.
If you have been injured in an auto accident or due to someone's negligence and you want to know what your rights are, call Ferretti Law Office at 264-8505 to discuss your claim for free. Attorney Joe Ferretti is prepared to answer your questions and explain your options. Put Joe Ferretti's legal experience and history of proven results in your corner to fight the bullies from the insurance companies. At Ferretti Law Office, we're here to help you win.
Welcome back onto the campus of Shepherd University. We're at the Butcher Center in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Lock Haven in town taking on the Shepherd University Rams. It's time to take a look at our keys to the game in this one. And for that, I send it over to Jason. Jason, let's start with Shepherd. Coming off the loss, what do they need to do to get back in the win column?
I think that Shepherd needs to defend down low. I think obviously Lock Haven is looking at their scoring. They only score about 68 points a game, where Shepherd averages 76 points a game. So it seems to me that Lock Haven will try to slow this game down and pound it inside, because they only shoot 27% from the three-point line. So I think it's going to be a matter of Shepherd having to stop the inside game of Lock Haven.
All right, let's go over to Lock Haven. What do they have to do to keep that winning streak they have? Again, they won last time out against Mansfield.
I feel like Lock Haven's going to have to do just the opposite. They're going to have to run Shepherd off of the three-point line. Shepherd shoots the three-pointer at 40%. They're going to have to play big and pound the ball down inside, because obviously scoring, looking at their averages, looks like they do struggle to score at times. 68 points average in a game at the college level, they look like they may struggle from time to time in scoring. So I think it's going to be key to run Shepherd off the three-point line and pound the ball inside.
There are your keys to the game, brought to you by Jason Colrick. And I want to go back to something you said about points per game. Shepherd is scoring at a rate of 76 and a half points a game, but giving up 74. So playing in a lot of close ball games, and to have 10 wins with that margin, again, I think says a lot about this young team this early in the year.
Yeah, it absolutely does. I mean, they're obviously tested. I mean, what bigger test, and I know we've said it a couple of times, but to go down to Cal, PA, a number 15 team in the nation, and play a close game and try to get the upset, absolutely. They are playing close games, and what really impresses me is they're playing close games with their leading scorer as a freshman.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. That freshman again, Abby Beeman, coming in, scoring at a rate of 20 points a contest. Shepherd shooting very well this year as a team. Here's some of the numbers for them. 48% from the field. That's not bad. Basically, one out of every 2 shots you're putting up is going in the basket. 40% from beyond the arc. I'll even round it up to 40.7, so 41% from beyond the arc. Any coach at this Division II women's college basketball level will take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
I think the next stat is the one that impresses me the most. As a team, they're shooting 73% from the free throw line. I mean, that's pretty impressive. It really is. I mean, you know, when you're a smaller team, you're obviously going to be driving the ball inside, getting fouls, and you've got to convert those. But you know, as we're looking at stats, let's look on the other side. Look at Lock Haven real quick. They're only shooting 40% from the field. They're shooting 27% from the three-point line. So obviously for them, part of the keys that I talked about is rebounding and taking care of the inside, because they put up a lot of shots, but they miss a lot of shots.
All right, there are your keys to the game, and just a little deeper look at this one. One more 90-second break to take in the pregame. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups, the national anthem, and the tip for this one. Lock Haven visiting Shepherd, back in 90 seconds.
Is your dog driving you nuts? Does he have behavioral issues? Is she not listening? It doesn't have to stay that way forever. Hi, I'm Julie.
And I'm Josh. We own and operate Julie's Canine Academy, a family dog training business.
You are not alone, and there is hope for you and your dog. With the right training and right approach, we can help with any problem. We provide total off-leash training on our 6 acres of dog paradise in Falling Waters. Visit juliescanineacademy.com. That's Julie's, K with the number 9, academy.com.
Any dog, any breed, any problem.
West Virginia's a Republican state, so why elect a worn-out tax-raising Joe Manchin retread instead of a real Republican like Michael Folk? Mike Folk's the strong pro-Trump conservative who will ban sanctuary cities, stop red flag gun laws, rebuild our roads, and stop higher taxes. Justice and Thrasher, 2 worn-out tax-raising Manchin retreads. They've blown their chance. Mike Folk for governor. It's time for a change. Time for a conservative change. Mike Folk, governor.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
National anthem here from Shepherdstown. Both teams going back to their benches, and we will now send it down to public address announcer Roger Haymood for the starting lineups.
Introducing today's starting lineups. First of the ball was Lockheed. And now, Pennsylvania number 1, Redmond. At 46 for the sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania number 3,
your starters again for Lockhaven. Number 1, Bink Redmond. Number 4, Nadia Ramanchuk. Number 14, Taylor Leidy. Number 22, Marina Lenardi, and number 44, Janelle Robinson. Lockhaven is led by head coach Jennifer Smith. Assistant is Zach Smith. For Shepherd, starters number 4, Abby Beeman, number 14, Hannah Myers, number 22, Jordan Smith, 24, Sydney Clayton, and 25, Marley McLaughlin. Brittany Batts, the assistant, behind head coach Jenna Eckleberry. Lockhaven will wear the burgundy uniforms with Haven across the front in white, with the jersey numbers in white as well. For Shepherd, what is becoming the more modern home gold uniforms with Shepherd across the front in ram blue, or navy blue, I guess would be the official color, and the navy blue numbers on the back of the jersey. And we are just about ready for the tip-off here in Shepherdstown. There's the tip, and it is controlled by Lockhaven. Ramanchuk and Lockhaven bringing it into the front court. Good man-to-man defense, tight to start the game, but an early foul. That foul going to go on. Jordan Smith is moving down that right side. It was Taylor Leidy looking to penetrate, and an early foul just 7 seconds into this ball game.
Yeah, too far away from the basket. I mean, Lockhaven does not shoot the ball well from the outside.
Quick jumper, pull up, good shot made by Marina Lenardi, and Lockhaven takes the quick 2-0 lead on a contested shot, Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like Lockhaven's coming out playing a zone defense right here. Good defense to man up to three-point shooters.
Sydney Clayton driving the lane, kicks it back out to McLaughlin. Now it's Beeman with it on that right wing. Looking for McLaughlin, who turns around just in time to get that pass. Now back out to Beeman on the left wing. Working down low. It is Sydney Clayton up and in, and counted with the foul.
What a great up and under move that she did right there. It went right at the big girl there for Lockhaven. You know, the center there for Lockhaven, Robinson, goes 6'3", and she's obviously the biggest player on the court. She leads them in rebounding with 11 rebounds, so you definitely want to attack her early. Great job by Shepherd.
Foul shot for Sydney Clayton, up and good. Shepherd gains the lead 3-2 early. Putting on a little token pressure in the backcourt. Now we'll pick it up in the front court. Lockhaven basketball.
Shepherd playing a man-to-man defense and collapsing on the driver. That's a good way to play defense.
Good defense down low. Sydney Clayton on Robinson. Robinson goes up with the shot, misses it short. Good lockdown defense by Sydney Clayton. Beeman now back into the front court for the Rams. Gives it off to Smith. Hesitates and look down low. There's Sydney Clayton.
I think if I was Shepherd, I'd keep pounding it inside and try to pick up that second foul early on Robinson.
Beeman driving in, loses the basketball. Now back the other way comes Redmond, and now going back the other way, Hannah Myers gets a steal. Now Beeman into the front court.
I think Hannah Myers got away with a double dribble there, but it's okay.
Myers has it now, picks up a dribble, looks down low. There's Sydney Clayton on the low block, turns around off the glass, too strong, and the rebound by Janelle Robinson down low. Back the other way comes Lockhaven.
Got a good pace on it going so far right now from these two teams.
Redmond had it momentarily. Now far side was Lenardi. Now quick movement around the outside. Redmond has it driving in, pushes off. They're going to get a block on Marley McLaughlin. Driving in was Bink Redmond. Looked like she used that offhand to gain a little separation, but it's going to be a block foul on a baseline inbound.
You know, I will say that she used her shoulder. I don't know that she actually pushed off, but she did lower her shoulder. I guess the referee looked for the extended forearm and didn't see it, so they called that foul on Shepherd. The Shepherd player was actually moving at the time.
Substitution as Robinson goes out coming into the ball game is Anara Parker. Good defenses. Smith doing a good job of using that foot almost to keep that inbound from coming in. Driving in, good trap defense. Redmond with it now quickly around the perimeter.
Got to be careful not to foul Lockhaven way out there.
Good block down low. That one again, Sydney Clayton. Good defense down low. Now back into the front court is Jordan Smith. Gives it to McLaughlin. Now quick work around the perimeter. It's Abby Beeman looking back at Coach Eckleberry for the offensive signal. Beeman with it, trying to use a high ball screen. Now gives it to McLaughlin. Just left of the foul line, and she knocks it down.
That was a beautiful job there by working the ball around. It's really neat to see Abby Beeman, a freshman, running this offense. She runs it so effectively.
Free ball, rattles around, does not fall. That one a put up from number 3, Nadia Ramanchuk. Now back the other way comes Abby Beeman, strong off the glass, draws contact, and will go to the line for two.
Again, she right down the middle. She saw an opening. You know, that is solid play there by the freshman, able to pick up the foul. Now go to the free throw line. Need to convert this, but we talked about it. They shoot this at 73%, so very effective.
Beeman at the line, looking at her foul numbers. A 71% free throw shooter, misses that one short on the front end of 2 shots.
Is that the broadcaster's jinx right there?
71%, I wouldn't think so. Second foul shot up that one. Nothing but net. And 6-2, that Shepherd Ram advantage. Now into the front court comes Lockhaven. Lindy with it. Picked up by Smith. Keeps it off in that left corner. Little hesitation. Redmond now with it, and she'll bring it back out top.
Shepard's doing an excellent job of staying between their defender and the basket, which is key for playing defense, and then getting help when Lockhaven looks to drive.
Redmond driving the lane, poked away by Sydney Clayton. Hannah Myers can come up with it. Lockhaven going to keep the basketball. Good drive on the baseline, and should be a shot clock violation. And it is. Good drive on the left side by Lenardi. Just couldn't get that shot up in time, but again, great defense down low by Sydney Clayton.
It really was. I mean, if you watch that whole possession, every time Lockhaven looked to drive the ball, and every time the defender went with them, and then somebody dropped to help. It was great help defense. They got the turnover.
Abby Beeman into the front court for Shepherd. Lockhaven again starting in that man-to-man defense as well. 6:28 and counting on this first quarter clock. Beeman working around a ball screen, looking to drive right, nowhere to go. So pick up her dribble. Now McLaughlin with it. Left wing 3 up off the left side of the iron. Hannah Myers runs down the offensive rebound. Another opportunity for the Rams. Beeman with it straight away. Backs down, will start the offense. Smith with it. She'll try right wing 3. That one up and good.
That was absolutely beautiful ball movement there. Find the open shooter and not hesitate. They got her in motion. She didn't take a dribble and just fired that shot up. Great job there by Shepherd. They're able to get the ball down low into Robinson, and Robinson tries to go up, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. So another great defensive play there by Clayton Sidney.
5:52 remaining in the first quarter. Baseline inbound for Lockhaven. Cueing the inbound is number 2, Trinity Summerall. There's that inbound into the corner. Looking down low to Robinson, poked away by Sydney Clayton, and Shepherd again can't come up with the loose ball. They've had about 3 of those. They haven't been able to come up with 3 ball from the left corner. No good by Riley Devine. Now back the other way come the Rams. Clayton with it before giving it off to Beeman. Again, Beeman looking back, getting the offensive play from Coach Eckleberry. She'll drive middle of the lane, put up a floater. That one too strong off the back of the iron. Robinson coming up with the rebound, and back the other way comes Lockhaven.
I'm surprised that Shepherd hasn't put Sydney Clayton back down in the low post to try to pick up the second foul on Robinson.
Driving the lane was Devine, giving it off to Robinson, working on Clayton. High off the window and in. 9-4. Shepherd's lead still 5.
You know, that's a good job by Robinson. She kept the ball high. She realizes she's the biggest player on the court and nobody can get the ball. She keeps it up high and scores it effectively.
McLaughlin looking for Sydney Clayton, throws it away. Now back the other way. It's one-on-one, kicking it back to the outside is Devine. Little hesitation move past Smith on the left side. Rattles around the rim, no good, out of bounds. It'll stay with Lockhaven. He does not know what to do.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Media timeout. Let's take the 60-second break as well. Back at the station. Again, a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute with 4:49 remaining in the first quarter. It's Shepherd 9, Lockhaven 4.
For over 36 years, Green Tree Realty has been helping the Shepherdstown community find a place to call home. Our friendly team is ready to help you navigate the market and is your trusted resource, complete with a wealth of experience and local knowledge. For those looking to buy land, commercial property, or a home, we'll help you find the perfect fit. From staging and negotiations to closing and beyond, we're with you every step of the way.
Ron Hawker here. You have no idea what Johnny's goes through to bring you the best seafood around. We have snow crab clusters, shrimp, crab meat, fish, all the best seafood you want at Johnny's. It's a tough job out here, but our customers are worth it. Johnny's with 2 great locations, 1456 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, and Route 11 South in Chambersburg.
And go back to like August and find an email from Mike Thornton, and you're going to need to, it's going to be from Thornton. broadcast info. If you want to try to search that, it'll be back in August. It'll be Shepherd broadcast info. That's the best I can tell you. That has the URL and everything. Welcome back in following the media timeout. 4:49 remaining in the first quarter. Shepherd, the 9-4 advantage. Baseline inbound for Lock Haven. And it is Summerall cueing the inbound. Again, Smith tightly on that baseline. Robinson gets the inbound. Not sure she wants it that far away from the basket.
No, you definitely don't want Robinson that far out. They tried to inbound the ball to Robinson, and it is tipped away by McLaughlin, but stolen back here by Lock Haven as they put pressure back on Shepherd.
Yeah, it was great effort by McLaughlin. Just threw it away into the game. Now size down low. Anna Ross, number 0, coming in. The grad transfer, 6'2", down low. So she would see what she can do defensively and offensively on Janelle Robinson down low. Deep 3 from the right wing, up and good. Trinity Summerall knocks it down, 9-7. Lock Haven back within 2.
I got to tell you, that was a nice dribble, quick shot, accurate.
McLaughlin with it before giving it up to Smith. Now Clayton with it on that left wing, little hesitation, looking to drive, kicks it back out to Ross straight away.
Lock Haven staying in this 3-2 zone right now.
Cross-court pass to McLaughlin from the right side, 3 up and good, counted and the foul, and we could have a 4-point play.
We could, absolutely. That was great ball movement. Shepherd does a really good job of moving the ball around and finding those open shooters, and they look for that three-pointer. I mean, I would. If I had a team shooting 40% from the three-point line, I absolutely would be looking for that.
A couple of substitutions for Lock Haven back into the game is Bink Redmond.
McLaughlin steps up to the line shooting 71% from the line.
That foul shot up and good, so a 4-point play for Marley McLaughlin. 13-7, that's Shepherd Ram advantage.
And Lock Haven looks like they dribbled. On the inbound, they dribbled the ball off their foot and lost it, so Shepherd's going to get the ball back here with an opportunity to increase their 6-point lead.
And they could make this a little 6-0 run, even a 7-0 run in 2 possessions. Down low to Sydney Clayton working in the middle of the lane. Floater with the left hand, up and good. 15-7 on the shot by Sydney Clayton.
Very nice job. Looks like Shepherd's going to put on somewhat of a token press here, put a little bit of pressure to speed Lock Haven up. They like to play a little bit slower.
Redmond with it. Sharp pass down low. Robinson too strong. Goes around the rim. Anna Ross bringing the rebound down. Abby Beeman going to bring it to the front court for Shepherd. Beeman kicks it outside to Smith, looking to drive the baseline. Stops her dribble. I think got away with a little bit of a foot slide.
She absolutely did.
No call. Down low to Sydney Clayton, working that low block. Nowhere to go. So pick up her dribble. Sends it out to McLaughlin straight away. Now Ross from about 15 feet short off the iron. Coming up with the rebound, number 3. That's Nadia Romanchuk.
You know, and that right there is showing the size there for Lock Haven. I had an opportunity to go up and then kicked it back out.
Romanchuk this time from the left corner. That one off the back of the iron, but Robinson gets that offensive rebound, working on Anna Ross, puts it up and in. Janelle Robinson using that size down low, going up strong. 15-9. That's Shepherd advantage. McLaughlin now on the right wing with the basketball.
Robinson only averages 6 points a game, and I think she's got at least 4, maybe 6 here in the first period of this game.
Abby Beeman looking to penetrate. Nowhere to go. Gives it off to Sydney Clayton rather, not to Smith. Back to Anna Ross at the top of the key. Now Smith will pull it back out. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3. Beeman gives it off to Smith. Little hesitation. 1 second. Did not get the shot off, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Late whistle on the shot clock violation, but a turnover for the Rams, and now a violation with the shot clock on both sides of the court, one for Lock Haven, one for Shepherd.
Yeah, that was some good defense for Lock Haven. I'm surprised that Beeman didn't come out and just run the offense there. It looked like they were a little bit discombobulated. Should probably need to come out, get the ball a little bit sooner, and reorganize the offense.
Leidy with the basketball in the front court, looking to drive on Beeman. Nowhere to go, has to pick up her dribble. Gives it off to Lenardi. Hardy kicks it outside. Redmond has it, looking to drive. Again, nowhere to go. Good defense by Marlon McLaughlin. Now a 3 from straight away. That one short off the iron by number 22, Marina Lenardi. And we're going to get a foul on the rebound by Sydney Clayton. That foul going to go on number 21, Anera Parker. It's the 4th team foul on Lock Haven. It'll be a baseline inbound. Hannah Myers set to cue it in. 1:45 and counting on a running first quarter clock here from the Butcher Center. Beeman gives it to McLaughlin. Drives, has a lane, has that shot blocked down low. Good block by number 33, Jordan Closter. Now quickly back into the offensive zone. 3 from the left side. An air ball brought down by Maddie White.
I got to tell you, that was some good transition defense there by Shepherd to get back and force that deep shot.
Beeman step back jumper at the foul line, knocks it down, and Shepherd extends their lead to 8, 17-9 as we near a minute left in the first quarter.
Well, she just does not play like a freshman.
She does not. Very confident on the floor. Redmond gives up a open three and will bring it back around, set up the offense. Foster gives it back out to Redmond at the top of the key. Hannah Myers pokes it away, and she will slow it down, realizing they didn't quite have the numbers they wanted for a fast break. It's Beeman now with it in the front court for Shepherd. McLaughlin with it on that left wing. Back out to Beeman, again looking back to Coach Eggleberry. She's got to watch out how long she looks back. She's looking back a few seconds longer than I would.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Lockhaven's came out of that zone defense and gone to a man-to-man.
Abby Beeman driving the right side. Floater off the glass. Up and in. 19-9. Shepherd's lead at 10. 19-9. 27 seconds left in the first quarter.
Got to be happy with the start if you're the Shepherd coach right now.
Driving that left side of the lane wide open on the layup on the left side. Taylor Leidy connects. 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 19-11 is the Shepherd advantage. Beeman will slow it down, and Shepherd will take the last shot of the first quarter. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. Got to get a shot up quick. Kicks out to McLaughlin on the right side. 3 ball up, and the foul called with 0.2 seconds left. And for the second time in this first quarter, Marlon McLaughlin draws a foul from beyond the arc.
Yeah, absolutely. You could see that's what they were trying to do. I mean, she's already hit 2 3-pointers here in the first quarter. If she can knock down these 3, I think she's going to end up with 10 points here in the first quarter.
0.2 seconds left, so not enough time for even a Hail Mary prayer after these 3 foul shots. First by McLaughlin, up and through.
McLaughlin's a 72% free throw shooter, and so she's made 2 of 2 so far in this game.
Takes a couple of dribbles. That second foul shot up, and that one rattles home. Shepherd's lead now extended back out to double digits at 10. McLaughlin going to try to make it 11. Going into the break after the first quarter. Third foul shot up and nothing but nylon. 22-11 as the horn sounds at the end of the first quarter. Shepherd will take the lead to the bench. 22-11. A 60-second timeout. Well, the second quarter of action here at the Butcher Center. When we come back again after 1 quarter of play, it is Shepherd 22, Lockhaven 11.
Nothing goes better with football than chicken. From Pee-wee to the big boys to the wing T formation, a hearty meal of 12 pieces for just $9 is just what the boys need to be at their best. Oh my, fumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Omaha!
Rocks Local Market.
Discover the years that will change the rest of your life. Come to a place that is home to different cultures that make us all unique. Embrace the chance to be a better friend, a better leader, a better you. Put your imagination to work in theater and the arts. Shatter records. Chase your dreams. Be a warrior. Create new ideas. Discover who you are and how you can make a difference. Discover ESU.
All right, we're back there. Welcome back into the Butcher Athletic Center after 1 quarter of action. Shepherd has the 22-11 advantage over visiting Lockhaven in a very strong first quarter, Jason.
It was a very strong quarter. Shepherd did a nice job of pressing. You know, they ran to the 3-point line and made several of the 3-point line, and they did a nice job. Lockhaven did exactly what we kind of thought they would, trying to take the ball to the basket, and Shepherd did a great job with help defense and eliminating easy shots on the inside.
Beeman with it, using a high ball screen from Anna Ross. Now looking for Ross down low, but Robinson tips it to herself. Good heads up defense by Janelle Robinson, knowing that the pick and roll was coming.
You know, probably not a good pass there by Beeman, trying to force it a little bit. But nobody seemed to come back to try to help her either.
Now Robinson down low, beautiful baby hook in the lane. 22-13, first points of the second quarter belong to Lockhaven.
Robinson's having a pretty good first half here. She only averages 8 points a game, and I think I've got her at 6 right now.
Myers gives it up in that left corner to Beeman. Now to McLaughlin. We'll bring it back out. Now kick in the corner to Maddie White. Her three up and good from the left corner. Maddie White connects on the three. 25-13, the Shepherd advantage.
And very nice design there. I was wondering what they were doing. They were over in that corner a little bit. I was like, get out of there, but they set that play up beautifully.
Now a three for Lockhaven. That one's short, but a offensive rebound by Robinson. That three put up by Taylor Lindy was short. And now another three down low and air ball, but Robinson gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, draws the foul, connects on the shot. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
I got to tell you, Robinson right now is dominating on the inside. You know, coming into the game, she almost averages a double-double where she's almost at 9 points, but she averages 11 rebounds a game. You know, that's going to put her at her average already here, and we're only a minute and 14 seconds into the second period. Shepherd's going to have to do something inside to keep her down.
There's that foul shot by Robinson. Not the traditional form for a foul shot, but she connected. 25-16, 8:43 and counting in the second quarter. Beeman into the front court for the Rams. Now to Sydney Clayton on the right wing, moving across, gives it to Maddie White. Now back to McLaughlin, looking down low, know where to go with it. Now to Hannah Myers, the top of the key. Bad pass down low, picked off, going back the other way was Robinson on the steal. Now quickly back the other way, forcing up a shot. And another one, again, it was Marina Lenardi forcing the first shot, but getting your offensive rebound, putting up a shot, drawing the foul, and connecting. So back-to-back trips down the floor, and Lockhaven going to try to get back-to-back three-point plays the old-fashioned way.
But you notice both of those have been set up on bad passes by Shepherd. Shepherd's got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball and not turn it over. Both of those 3 points were fast breaks or in getting fouled, and now we've got a 6-point game.
Lenardi connected on the foul shot. 25-19. Beeman kicks it out to Myers. Myers looking to drive baseline. A dangerous pass and throws it away. So back-to-back possessions down the floor. The Hannah Myers is throwing the basketball away.
And that's the third straight trip that Shepherd's going down the field, down the court, and turn the ball over.
It'll be an inbound right in front of the bench for Lockhaven with just over 8 minutes left to play in this second quarter. Bringing it into the front court, is Summerall. Looking to drive on Beeman, nowhere to go.
Yeah, Shepherd's been playing a very tight man-to-man. They kind of overplayed him. Looked like she might have gotten away with a double dribble there.
It was a good cut by Lenardi, and she finishes on the left side. Now Lockhaven back within 4, closest they've been in a while. Beeman floater in the lane. Good drive by Beeman. She connects. 27-21. Shepherd's lead back out to 6.
Nice answer there by the freshman.
Good hesitation move, drive on the left side. Now give to Robinson, and that is going to be money for Janelle Robinson all day long. Taylor Leidy with the assist.
Robinson's having a great first half here.
Beeman with it. That ball tipped up into the air by Lenardi, and she's able to get her own steal after the tip. Picks up the dribble, kicks it out to the left corner. That three, too short off the front of the iron by Lenardi. Her make that by Leidy. Now back the other way comes Beeman and Shepherd.
Nice box out there by Maddie White to secure that rebound and get Robinson off of the glass.
Smith kicks it back out to Clayton, now to McLaughlin. Working around a screen set by Clayton. Now they'll work the pick and roll to Clayton down low on the low block. Shot up and good off the glass by Sydney Clayton. That is a textbook pick and roll.
Yeah, I like that. It was a good move. I'd like to have seen her actually use her body a little bit more into Robinson to see if she could pick up that second foul on Robinson, because Robinson right now is dominating out there.
Summerall picks the dribble up. Cross-court pass to Leidy. Looks to drive in down low to Robinson, who loses the basketball. Clayton picks it up before giving it off to McLaughlin. All the way down the floor to Maddie White. Now back out to McLaughlin straight away. That three up and good from Marley McLaughlin.
What a great transition play there. Maddie White was able to see that she wasn't have the numbers. Saw McLaughlin come down. McLaughlin set her feet and fired a nice three-pointer.
Summerall had it momentarily. Now quick work around the perimeter. Good job on Maddie White keeping those feet set. Now driving to the left side. We're going to get a contact foul down low on Jordan Smith. As driving that left side was Marina Lenardi.
I think I've seen a lot more contact in this game than that right there. That hasn't been called. That was kind of a touch foul there.
It's the third team foul for Shepherd. No fouls in the second quarter so far for Lock Haven. Redmond gets that inbound pass, looking to drive on McLaughlin. Nowhere to go. Three ball from the left corner. Too strong off the back of the iron was Riley Devine. Now back the other way comes Beeman into the front court. Picks the dribble up, sends it out into the right corner. That three ball just hits the net on the way down. Three ball by Angela DiLorenzo. First time we've called her name tonight. We'll make that this afternoon. Redmond down low. Good body work down low. Shot too strong, but an offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity. No good on the shot put up by Anara Parker. Cindy Clayton got the rebound, pushing it back the other way was Beeman. Her shot missed. Now Redmond back into the front court for Lock Haven.
You know, I don't know that Redmond's that much of a threat to shoot outside. She loves to try to drive the ball inside. I would slack off of her a little bit when she's out by the three-point line.
Devine faked the pass outside, driving the lane, draws contact. And she'll go to the line for two. As we're under 5 minutes, that is the under 5 immediate timeout here at the Butcher Center. We will take the 60-second break as well. Back after this 1 minute timeout, it is Shepherd 32, Lock Haven 23.
Nothing goes better with football than chicken. From Pee Wee to the big boys to the wing T formation, a hearty meal of 12 pieces for just $9 is just what the boys need to be at their best. Oh my, fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Rock's Local Market.
Discover the years that will change the rest of your life. Come to a place that is home to different cultures that make us all unique. Embrace the chance to be a better friend, a better leader, a better you. Put your imagination to work in theater and the arts. Shatter records. Chase your dreams. Be a warrior. Create new ideas. Discover who you are and how you can make a difference. Discover ESU.
Welcome back into the Butcher Center. The seats on the far side starting to fill in a little bit. The wooden bleachers right in front of us still a little sparse, but overall not a bad crowd of what is a beautiful January Saturday afternoon. I'm sure that is part of the reason why the Butcher Center is not filled to capacity today with the 65-plus degree temperatures outside.
Yeah, I got to tell you, if I wasn't here, I'd be playing golf right now. So.
I am surprised you're not in your flip-flops today.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that we'd both be rocking the Reefs today.
I put them away for the winter, man. I'm a cold-blooded person. I don't like to be cold at all. So must be my age.
At the line is Parker for two. Connects on the first foul shot. Lock Haven back within 8.
And the second free throw is good, so now we've got a 7-point game with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the first half. Beeman's got the ball at the top of the circle.
Beeman picks up the dribble, looking for DiLorenzo, who has to run it down near midcourt. Picks up the dribble, sends it into the right corner for McLaughlin. That three short off the iron.
I'll tell you what, McLaughlin might have gotten fouled on that three as well.